Alright, now enough warm fuzzies. Let's crack this database. Let's break the law. I fought the law and the law got its ass kicked. Start investigating.
Oh!
Alright! This will be easy from Sora's point of view, I think. Then again, she has limited access as well, I remember that. She wasn't informed of all the itty-bitty details. So even for her, there's probably going to be some roadblocks. And so we were starting the investigation to Yu's father. Alright, almost everybody's part of this now. The only clue that we had to start off our investigation was the name of Yu's father. Yoichi Tanaka. Okay, interesting. They're all starting with the letters, the Y letter. Yoichi, and the other one was Yuki, I think? And we still don't know Yu's full name. I remember that. Yu has a longer name. I want to know what that is eventually, but it'll probably also start with a Y. Actually, the work going on beneath the surface of Limic's exterior was all done by Sora. Wait. Oh. Wait. Do you mean that Sora's the one who got us in, or that there was work being done that Sora was performing and that's the work we were trying to find out about in the first place? It looked like the system still couldn't be accessed by normal means. Maya was worn out, but she kept on typing. So, are we saying Sora helped break in? I think that's what we're saying. Nearly half an hour had passed since Sora had disappeared inside Limich. Sora suddenly appeared from inside the Game console. I got in! Question mark? Are you finished?
Hi. I can
only tell you what I was able to learn, but this is cool. We got like our own little attack robot. I mean, it's wrong to think of her like that, but you know, it's still a neat concept that, you know, I don't think I've seen very often. You know, we get a program kind of like on our side, sorta, but the program isn't as strong as the other program, so it's kind of like having our own Terminator. Sort of. An AI Terminator that doesn't have quite a physical body, but that's okay. And of course she's way nicer than a Terminator would be, but hey, you know, I mean, Arnold showed some niceness depending on the situation. Good work. So what'd you find out? She found out that my mouse cursor is pointing on my skirt for some reason. I'm sorry for being perverted. Didn't work? I have uncovered various facts. Oh shit. We're gonna have some real talk then. Let's do it. Real talk. In that case, hurry up and tell us. She probably doesn't want to. Ugh, what'd you find out? Oh shit. Sora? You okay, Sora? You're not going evil or anything, right? Sora stared straight at you. You found something about the father, right? He's dead. I thought he was dead. It's probably that he's dead, right? Her serious expression made you wrinkle her brow. He's totally gonna be fucking dead. It didn't look like the kind of situation suitable for light talk or jokes. But I'll still make them anyway, because I am a Let's Player. I wondered what Sora could have found. Okay, he's dead. That's just a way of saying he's dead. I mean, you might as well have just said that straight out, right? Because she already at this point knows what you're going to say. I want you to stay calm and... So my dad's dead? I didn't say that yet. You said yet! Oh. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, a possibility. You don't even know for sure? Possibility. That your father, Yoichi Tanaka, has already died. Well, we already knew there was a possibility. Of course there's a possibility. Did he or didn't he? We already knew about a possibility. My father's dead? Well, yeah, that's what pretty much everybody thought already. They thought he's been missing for this long. Of course he's dead. So, saying there's a possibility now, if anything, that's good news. Wait, 34 years ago? But you wasn't even born 34 years ago. Wait, what? That's not possible. Huh? Hold on. I mean, I'm not that old, am I? Did my mom lie to me about my age? This is getting trippy. Oh shit, what could this mean? Oh god, let's craft theories. What does this mean? So her father apparently potentially died 34 years ago, even though she was only born like 18, 19 years ago. How the hell is that possible? Time travel. Physical time travel. The father went back in time, and there was reports of him dying 34 years ago? No. Clone? Maybe you as a clone. Maybe her mother made her as a clone of her other daughter? Or something. Maybe Yu's mother is herself. Maybe she's her own mother and she was clone? I don't know.
34年前ってどういうこと？
What do you mean 34 years ago?
私まだ18歳なんだよ。
I'm only 18 years old. 18 years old.
今から18年前に生まれたんだよ。
I was born 18 years ago.
なのに、お父さんが34年前に死んだなんて、そんなバカなこと。
How could anything as ridiculous as my father dying 34 years ago? Oh, maybe this is going to be your slap to reality, you. Probably something in the past slapped her into a closed-minded state which didn't believe in crazy things. But now, this is going to slap her right back because, you know, this crazy's possible. Welcome to video games. Yeah, what you're saying, Sora, just doesn't match the facts.
とにかく落ち着いて聞いてください。
Just stay calm and listen. Okay, well, you've already said he's dead, so what else is left?
私はまだ断定したわけではありません。
Okay, give us your speculation. Not reached a final conclusion.
可能性があると申し上げただけです。
Merely saying that there's the possibility. Okay. Based on what?
私はまず田中さんのお父様に関するデータを検索しようと試みました。
First, I tried to search for information on Yu's father.
しかし、田中陽一なる人物が存在した記録は、このレミュー内のデータベースには一切保存されておりませんでした。
Oh. There were no files pertaining to Yoichi Tanaka recorded in Lemu's database. In other words, he never helped build Lemur, probably? So, that was a lie? Oh my gosh, how deep does this go? How crazy is this gonna get? Oh shit, we are entering the trippery realms. It's finally happened. Actually, to be fair, the time travel talk that we had earlier was also getting a bit trippy. But that was technically speculation. We have no confirmation that that's true. It's gonna be true. I mean, let's be honest. There's no way that's not gonna be true. Time travel's gonna happen. At this point, of course it is. But, technically we don't know it's true. This, however, is a real potential thing. I mean, that was also a real potential thing. But this is a potentially... No, that was potentially real. This is really potential. Difference.
つまり、同姓同名の人物さえ存在しないということです。
Oh. In other words, there are no records that anyone by that name existed, at least as far as we're concerned. Are you saying Yu's father wasn't here? He died way longer before that, so Yu... Either she was cloned or kept in some kind of storage or something. Or her father time traveled.
そんなはず。
We're talking crazy. This is like the kind of things that fucking Shonen tried to tell me. This is the kind of things that I'm supposed to be closing my mind off to. But you're an AI, so you wouldn't, like, lie about this. Especially now that you're a bitch.
でも、それは限られた範囲内のことでしょ？空でさえアクセスすることのできない領域があるって前に聞いたことがあるけど。
That's only based on limited information from the areas of files that you can access, right, Sora? You said there were areas you couldn't reach, right?
ええ、もちろんそうです。
Of course that is correct.
私はレミの末端に位置するプログラムに過ぎません。
I'm merely an interface program for Lemur. Not program for hacking or cracking.
セキュリティレベルの高いデータには一切触れることができないのです。
I'm not permitted to access high security data. Maybe you should change my programming to make me want to.
だったらそこに田中陽一という人の記録も。
So records about Yoichi Tanaka might be up there? Sora continued, responding to Milo's questions.
その可能性はもちろん否定できません。
That is a possibility that I can't deny.
しかし、社内名簿にも経理関係の書類にもローカルエリアネットワーク上において取り交わされたあらゆるメッセージのログ
There
に
is
も
no such name on company name lists, accounting records, or any of the network logs exchanged on the local area network. Okay, this part I get, but what makes you think he died 34 years ago? Where does this come from?
田中陽一なる記述は発見されなかったのです。
As far as these are concerned, no record of Yuichi Tanaka exists. Okay, so where does 34 years come from?
そんなはずないって。
That can't be! It's not even what I'm curious about.
私のお父さんは確かにここレミューで働いてたんだから。
I'm sure that my dad worked here at Lemur. And how do you know that? Your mother. Because your mother is potentially a lying bitch. You're already not on the best of terms with your mother, right? So, yeah, that's gotta be part of it. Your mother is in on something.
それによ。
Besides, what if I am like the reincarnation of Yu's father or something crazy like that? But then I can't really get giddy with you without it being weird, can I? Oh well. Anyways, fuck it.
もしも仮にお父さんがここに行ったことがなかったとしても、だからってお父さんが死んだことにはならないでしょ。
Even if he wasn't here, that doesn't mean he died 34 years ago is what I would be asking. But actually what she said is, that doesn't mean that he's dead, right?
はい。
Correct. Bang! Oh shit. This is the other AI that was secretly programmed. What? Now we have to deal with another AI. Oops. This shit again.
はいじゃないでしょうが。どっからそんな仮説が導き出されたのか、ちゃんと説明してよ。
Okay, you can definitely hear the desperation and the anger now. This is definitely serious times. I didn't realize that the bang was her slamming the table. Okay, now I understand. Okay. So yeah, this is, we're touching Yu's nerves, and I get it, but Sora's just saying what she knows. It's not correct. Tell me why you reached that theory. That's what I would like to know as well.
落ち着いてください、先輩。
Though she does need to calm down. Though I understand why she's not calm, but she should calm down. But she shouldn't, but she should, but she... Please calm down. Maya grabbed you as she went to grab Sora, because you can't really grab Sora. She's still not there. That doesn't change. You was on the verge of losing reason and getting carried away by her emotions. Which, yeah, she's usually pretty logical, but she's also pretty... She's an odd mix. She's logical, but also upbeat. It's interesting.
では、順を追ってご説明申し上げます。
I will explain my research and reasoning. Good. Good.
ですがその前に、
Oh, no
一つお
first.
尋ね
No
してもよろしいでしょう
first.
か。
No questions, no first. Just explain. I don't need you to be giving me the runabout. May I ask you a question? What?
失礼ですが、田中さん、お父様がレミューで働いていたという話はどこからお聞きになったのでしょうか。
That's what I was thinking. It was her mother that said it. She obviously didn't know for sure. This may sound rude, but where did you hear that your father was an employee at Lemur? It was her mother. Her mother told her, I'm sure, right?
それは。
Your mother. I'm pretty sure you told me that already.
お父様は田中さんが1歳の時に失踪なされた。
That your father died when you were a 1-year-old, disappeared. It was your mother.
その話が事実だとすれば、田中さんにはお父様の記憶は残っていないはず。
Yeah. Spit it out, you. You know the truth. Question is, what does it mean? If that is a fact, then you should have no memories of your father.
そうではないのですか？
Am I wrong?
そうよ。
No, you're right.
私にはお父さんの記憶がない。
I don't remember anything about my father. As far as you know, you don't even have a father.
一緒に遊んだ記憶も、抱き上げてもらった記憶も。
I don't remember playing together or him holding me.
でも、1歳の時までお父さんは絶対に私のそばにいたの。
But I'm sure that he was around until I was 1. Why are you so sure? What has planted this into your mind? You know what? You know what it is. Just say it, you. Don't run away. You mustn't run away. Believe in the Shinji that believes in you. I mean, he doesn't believe in many people, but he believes in some of the girls, so I mean, sure, right?
その時の写真やムービーは残ってるし、絶対にいたの。
There are pictures and films of that time. I'm sure he was there. And who would have set up those pictures and films? All to fool you into thinking you had some kind of father that maybe never existed? Question mark? It's the mother. It's not hard. Stop running away from the truth that you know is the truth, you. Stop closing your mind off. It's time to open up.
お母さんだってそう言ってたんだもん。間違いないのよ。
Sure that my mom said so as well. And there it is. It's the mother.
やはりそうでしたか。
So that was the case. Come on, you. Don't tell me you're not realizing it.
その
It's
お
not
母
hard.
様に関することなのですが、
It's about your mother. She's a lying, stealing, evil bitch. You're actually a midget? You're actually like 40 years old. Oh, well. Oh, whatever. I'll hit that. Age is just a number. Maybe I'm a midget too.
どうしたの？なんで黙るの？
What is it? Why won't you say anything? What is it?
それが
It's because... Oh boy, this could be big.
何？
What?
とても申し上げがたいことで。
Just fucking say it, Sora. Stop giving me the runabout.
申し上げがたいって、今まで散々申し上げがたいことをつらつらと言ってきたじゃない。
Oh, for a second I thought they cut the music off because it was getting intense, and I was gonna be like, why haven't you just said it already? You cut the music for a reason, right? But the music was actually just looping. Whatever. It might be difficult, but you have already told me many different difficult things. So just tell me the other difficult thing. Yeah. Exactly. Just say it.
ねえ、教えて。お母さんがどうしたの？
Tell me what happened with my mom.
よろしいのですね。
You're sure? Yes, we're sure. Yes. What is it?
ではお伝えいたします。
Then I will tell you. Just fucking do it.
田中さんのお母様、田中幸恵様も
Your mother, Yuki Tanaka,
今から15年前にやはりお亡くなりになられています。
passed away 15 years ago. Oh. I think the truth has come out. I was thinking this and I didn't say it. She was adopted, quote unquote. I'm guessing her parents were taken out, but because maybe they were in the way of Lemuria's, like, Lemur's plan. So maybe they were taken out of the picture, and she was stolen by whoever took them out. So, and they, I don't know. Well, no. Because they could have just pretended like the kid was their kid, and not changed their names. Because they're saying that the real Yuki Tanaka or whatever died all those years ago. So, I'm understanding that her parents, that she thinks are her parents, aren't her real parents, pretty much for sure. That her mother, at least, is not her real mother. I get that. I'm just confused about, wouldn't you just change the kid's name? Why change your own name to match that of the dead person? Wouldn't it be easier to change the kid's name? I'm not fully understanding the reasoning there, but... Unless, of course, she tried to sneak in and replace the mother. Like, she killed the original mother and tried to take her place, like, in every way possible. That's one reason she might have kept the name. But still, then they wouldn't have records of her passing away 15 years ago. Unless that was all part of their plan. Was that she was just supposed to... I'm not sure. I don't fully understand. But what I do understand is that your parents that you think are your parents aren't your real parents. Your mother is not your real mother. Your real mother was probably killed by your fake mother or something. No? More like what?
何言ってるのよ、ソラ。
What are you saying, Sora?
いい加減にしてよ。
How can you tell me that?
そんなバカなことあるわけないじゃない。
That's just not possible.
私の方からはこれ以上申し上げることはできません。
That is all that I can tell you. It's all I found. What does it have to do with 34 years ago, though?
ディスプレイに詳細な資料を表示しておきました。
Okay, good. I'll display the detailed documents on the screen.
そちらをご覧になってください。
Please refer to them. You stumbled toward the display, sitting down in front of it. Oh shit. Mayo and I read the display from over her shoulder. On the screen was a record from the company Lamb. It was a notice of death? There was a file about the office producers related to Yuki Tanaka's death. There was a message log of messages exchanged among employees about the notices of her death. And a funeral notice. The screen kept changing from one image to the next. The next thing that was uploaded to the server read... So when you say her father died 34 years ago, do you mean the husband of her fake mother? I think that would make more sense. I don't know. 02/07/19. So February... Wait. Does that mean February 7th... 2019? I'm not sure. What year are we in? I'm not sure. This was on July 19th, 2002. Oh. Oh, okay. Usually I think month, day, year, but okay. 2002, July 19th, 15 years ago. Oh, so this game takes place in 2017. That's funny. It's almost appropriate. At the end of the files, the following appeared. Okay. It was a record of an online conversation between employee Mr. A in the personal section of the General Affairs Division and Miss B in the second section of the Research Division. Maybe Mrs. B is the fake mother. A. It really was a shock. Finally, I can put some good voice work to use. It really was a shock. What was? I mean about Yuki Tanaka. Oh, yes. Yuki was always so nice to me, which is why I stole her baby away. She was so nice to me, I figured she was probably even nicer to her baby. And if the baby was getting that much love, then I wanted that baby. Such a loved baby. It's mine now. What? That's right, she was your boss, right? Ooh. Ooh, is the fake mother... Oh, so she was working for the boss and maybe stabbed the boss in the back, literally and or figuratively? Possibly. Do you know the cause of death? It was me. I mean, I'm not going to tell you that, potentially. TB? To be announced? What? TB? TF Blah. Oh, what language is that? I don't know that language. That again? Oh, ooh, so it's common. It's the same as how her husband died. Oh, shit. TB. TF Blue. What does that stand for? Husband died, and they mentioned, they're probably about to mention 34 years ago. So that's not Yu's real father. That's... They're saying, wait, no. No, wait. What? No, if that is the husband of the real mother, how... Unless she was lied to about who her parents were in the first place? In order to what? Make a conspiracy for her? That... I'm not understanding. Let's see. Her husband? Yeah, but I was the one who killed him. Let's laugh about it. Ha 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 ha. A and B are probably characters that really exist that we know about. Well, maybe not. There's a limited pool of possible candidates, but there's a good chance at least one of them is a real character that we know about. Just because when they're using codenames like that, it could just be to throw us off, but it also could be because if they said the real names, it would be like, spoiler! Maybe. What? Oh, you mean you didn't know? You killed her with not knowing? Ha ha ha. Is that so? I was not aware. But we really shouldn't talk about this at the company. Interesting. Why? I'll tell you about it later, so that nobody can eavesdrop on us talking about how we killed them. But Yuichi died 19 years ago, right? Ah, yes. Okay. And this conversation happened 15 years ago. So 19 years before that, 34 years. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I can at least say called it? I called that her father would be dead after all this time? Hooray? I'm sorry, Yu. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. What does it all mean? That's why we can't talk about it. I'm serious. Oh. And she had a child, the poor thing. Maybe I'll take her as my own, or something? I don't know. I'm not sure. So you can't talk about it because Yuichi died 9 years ago. TF Bleu, what does that mean? She had a daughter, right? Or was it a son? Plot twist! I feel so sorry for her. I checked to see when the log had been saved. The date read 02/07/19. That can't be, but what does it all mean? Were they not even your real parents? Or, no, they were your real, but they can't, but your age, are you a clone? Are you, oh, what are you? What are you? You?
私は信じない。そんなの信じられない。
I won't believe it. I won't. Mm-hmm. The plot thickens.
絶対私は信じないからね。
I absolutely can't believe it. Your closed-mindedness won't work this time, you. This time you gotta open your mind and open your heart and open your vagina. Maybe later. She shouted this. You fled from the security office.
先輩。
What she said. Mayo followed after her. Sora and I remained behind.
お分かりになりましたでしょうか。
Did you understand? I understood enough to know that I'm very confused.
すでにお伝えしたように、田中陽一という方のお名前は、私の知り得る範囲内でのデータベースには全く存在しませんでした。
As I said before, when I searched the database for the name Yoichi Tanaka, the data which I can access had no records. Is this that data that had no records? What are records? What do you mean by records? I'm confused, but okay, I'll take it.
しかし、今から15年前に交わされたと思われるこの A 氏 B 氏のチャットのログには
I'm not sure what records have to do with anything, but okay. However, the chat log that appears to be 15 years old.
田中幸恵様の旦那様とおぼしき陽一さんなる人物の名が確かに記載されております。
It seems to indicate that Yuki Tanaka had a husband named Yoichi. But, oh, maybe you is like... Maybe that daughter wasn't you, and that's a different woman, a different person altogether. And then she had the daughter you with somebody else. I mean, that's a really simple explanation that's probably not going to be true, but could be used as a red herring to make us think it's not crazy mind trippy until we find out for sure that it is. But, nah.
文脈から判断するに、陽一さんは当時から遡ること19年前。すなわち今から34年前に亡くなられたものと推測されます。
You're not the only one who can do maths, Sora. Judging from the context of the document, I conjecture that if Yuichi had died 19 years before that, that would mean 34 years before now. I know. That's just simple math. Don't make it sound like it's anything more than it is. That ain't no 2 to the 68th. But the name Yuichi Tanaka doesn't appear in any of the other data. Why is it only here? Because they're not supposed to talk about it, right? They mentioned... Didn't Yoichi die 19 years ago? It's like, exactly, that's why we're not supposed to talk about it. So, something about Yoichi is super private, and they're not supposed to mention it, and somebody slipped up and mentioned it. They're like, stop! Shut up! Don't talk about it.
これも推測の範囲内を出ませんが、
I can only speculate from my limited knowledge.
おそらく何らかの理由により、田中陽一さんに関するすべての記録は抹消されたものと思われます。
Yeah, all records related to Yoichi Tanaka were erased for a reason. Probably because it's super, super private. Some super fucked up mind trippy thing happened 34 years ago, and it's all coming back now. What if I'm Yoichi? I mean, I've already mentioned that possibility. But... That's like a simple thing you can draw on, kind of. Just, you know, as with playing the rounds, this is the first big character that's also a male that we've really heard about that, you know, went missing or something, and that we already know something mind trippy is going on, so it's a pretty easy connection to be like, oh hey, maybe I'm somehow Yuichi. I hope it's not true, both because A, that's the easy connection to make, and B, because I want to be able to bang you without it being weird.
このログの14行目と15行目を今一度ご確認ください。
Please read the 14th and 15th line of this log one more time. What? Oh, you mean you didn't know? Is that so? Well, the conversation seems unnatural. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Erased for a reason. Please read the 14th and 15th log one more time. Oh, you mean you didn't know? Oh, I see. So they erased a bit of it. I didn't catch that. Yeah. So, oh, let me go back to this. It's the same as how her husband died. Her husband? What? Oh, you mean you didn't know? Is that so? But we really shouldn't talk. Yeah, I missed that. I was trying to pay really good attention too. But yeah, now that you point that out to me, something was clearly cut out of there. I mean, I just thought it could have been like a typo. Translation didn't translate it completely properly. But no, now that you're pointing it out, that definitely makes sense. Something was cut out of there. Because they didn't want a big secret to be revealed. Alright.
はい。
Yes, and it's not just because the translations were bad.
本来ならば14行目と15行目の間には何らかの会話文が挿入されていたはずなのです。
Originally, there seems to have been some text between these lines. Real talk, though, I'm pretty sure this is the fan-translated game, because I don't think there's a proper English release, and if this is fan-translated, then props to the fan-translators. I get that there's typos here and there, but you know what? It's a good job. It's getting the game to us when otherwise we wouldn't have it, so I might, pick on the typos from time to time, because, they're pick-onable, but definitely props to whoever translated the game, if it is fan-translated. Even if it isn't, props, because, translation is translation, and, even if there's a few typos here and there, you're letting us play the game in English, and it's really enjoyable so far, so big props to them. Yeah. Despite a few typos here and there. So, you mean that someone erased part of it?
A 氏の発言からもそのことが伺えます。
From A's comments, it would appear so. And props to anybody who's doing any fan-translated projects to make Japanese games in English. AAI 2, which I already covered, among many others. Mother 3 has a really big fan translation that happened that's practically official by Nintendo. Almost. Not quite, but they've mentioned it a couple times. Regardless, though, if you're a fan translator and you do that stuff, and you don't even make any money for doing that unless you kickstarted it or something, but I don't think that's ever happened yet, as far as I'm aware. But, no matter, whatever the case, you're awesome. You doing that. That's awesome. So, if you're listening and you do that kind of thing, if you do that kind of thing, you probably don't have the free time to waste on watching me unless you did it in the past. You're not doing it now, in which case, whatever you did in the past was awesome. So, you're awesome. Because, yeah, someone needs to recognize. Anyways, you're probably sick of me wasting your time talking about this. You just want me to play the game, not praise you. Sorry for praising you. I take it all back. Okay. But Yoichi's name was left in B's comments. That's true. Oh, I see. What do you see? Because I don't see. It was because it was in English. It was because it had an umlaut. Umlaut? But Yoichi's name was in English. Is this the umlaut? The thing above the O? I mean, I wouldn't know if it's in English. How would I know that? Oh, there we go. But the name Yoichi Tanaka doesn't appear in any of the... It's because... Okay, so anytime they mention Yoichi, it gets cut out automatically. Okay, but when you include that... I don't even know what an umlaut is, but I guess it's those dots. I don't know why they're ever put there, but... I guess that would be the reason. It's kind of like, you're not supposed to say naughty words. Like, I know in a lot of the newer Pokemon games, you can't nickname your Pokemon naughty words, because now that there's, the global trade thing, which kind of sucks, but you can get around it really easily. Like, instead of saying Booby, you could just change the O's to, zeros, and then you got Booby. But, yeah. Umlaut, whatever that is. So probably what happened is that when the computer was searching, it automatically looked for Yoichi in Japanese and spelled in English, erasing all of them, but it didn't think about the umlaut. Mm-hmm.
ところが、この B さんの発言だけはなぜか見逃されることになった。
However, B's comments were overlooked for some reason, because of the dots. We've already went over this, right? That's what I brought up, right? And her comment had Yoichi's name spelled differently. Exactly.
はい。
Correct.
私もそう考えたので、B さんのその他の発言についても調べてみました。
So I tried to look for other similar comments by B. Oh, interesting. Like in general or in that conversation?
彼女はチャットやメールなど親しい間でやり取りするような砕けた形式の文章では
Yeah, okay, so she does that a lot. It appears that Miss B had a habit of using Translators. You're great. Keep doing what you do. Don't let this discourage you. Abbreviated words.
アルファベットの A、U、O をウムラウトにして記述する癖があった
And spelling words in her own way in her communications with friends. Mm-hmm. So she's one of those people. She uses all the she doesn't say without, she says W/O, which, to be fair, that's way faster than typing without, but, among other things. She's probably the kind of person that would say W-T? Yeah. What are you talking about? What are you... No, anyways. What, and then just say R without the A and the E, and then say you without the Y and the O. They're cutting out the Y and the O of you's name, how dare they? Seems to be a style particular to her. That's why the slip-up happened. They should have been attentive of that.
だよねをだよねと書いたり、なのさをなのさと書いたりする方をしばしばお見受けしますが、
Yeah.
これもその類と考えて差し支えないでしょう。
Indeed, yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. There are numerous examples of her writing things such as see you later, or before for before. Yep. She spoke. Sora pulled up samples of correspondence. So it's a slip that got through the system, and that's how we know what we know. But there's clearly more.
田中さん、大丈夫でしょうか?
Do you think that Yu is alright? I think she will be. She's strong. She just needs a bit of time to wrap her mind around it. Maya went after her, but I'm still kind of worried about her. I gotta go bone her. I mean, I gotta go make sure she's okay.
やはりお教えしない方が良かったのでしょうか?
I wonder if I shouldn't have told her after all. No, you should have. If people have been lying to her all her life, then she needs to find out. She's looking into it after all. I mean, it'd be one thing if she was just going with her life and didn't care. But if she wants to know this badly, then just lying to solve a lie isn't gonna fix anything. Tell her the truth. That's what you need. The truth isn't always the answer, but it usually is. And I feel in this case, when, again, she's trying to avoid the lies that she thinks she's being fed, telling her more lies would not help anything. No, you did right. No matter what the facts are, that is what you wanted to know, and you told her. You knows that. She's tough. She can take it. That's what I said.
よくご存知なのですね。
You know her well. I know her weller than you want to well. No, not really. Baka! Oh god, I said Baka. My face started to flush. I started to fidget uncomfortably. And there it is. He clearly likes her, but doesn't realize because he's a dumb shonen protagonist. That's a cliche I can do without.
様子を見てこられた方がいいのではないですか?
Sorry, not a dumb shonen protagonist. That has nothing to do with it. Even though that's kind of like... That's more of like an aspect of it. But yeah, visual novels, shonens, just everything. The guy's clueless about the love interests when they exist, which, I'm sick of, but whatever. Don't you think you best go see how she's doing? Yes, I do think that. I will.
では私はまだ仕事が途中でしたので、これで失礼します。
And I'll get back to the work that I was in the middle of. Okay, sounds like a plan. Oh, sorry, wait, there's one more thing.
はい、何か?
Yes, what is it? I just wanted to say thanks for everything. I know that translating that conversation wasn't easy. I know that all the times you gotta translate... Okay, I'm sorry. Wasting more time on translations? Sora's cheeks seemed to have ridden just a bit and she smiled shyly. Her face looks a bit bigger than it usually does like that. It's a bit weird. It's like super anime. But okay. You can't have my body though. I'm already taken. Clearly. And you know that.
私としては当然のことをしたまでです。それに
I only did what is expected of my new programming that Mayo programmed into me now that she's my mister and I'm her master and I'm her bitch. But, and...
皆さんが喜んでくれるのなら、それは私自身にとっても至上の喜びとなるのですよ。
If that makes everyone happy, then I know no greater joy. Well, that's good. The ultimate smile plastered on her face, Sora disappeared in the display. I like Sora. She might not be up there with my favorites, but that's probably because I like all the characters in this game. With one giant exception of Tsugumi, but maybe when we get to know a bit more about her, because she's still very much a mystery to us, maybe when she's less bitchy, I'll kind of maybe like her a bit more. But regardless, yeah. So, yeah. I left the now empty security office and went in search of you and the others. Tried to organize my thoughts as I looked for you. Alright, you, where are you? I want to bone you, you. I realized there were 6 things I knew for sure. 1. I want to bone you. Oh wait, sorry, wrong one. Wrong list. 1. Yu's father, Yoichi Tanaka, apparently died 34 years before. Apparently. But, yeah. 2. And Yu's mother. Why say and if you're listing? Don't do that. Yu's mother, Yuki Tanaka, had died 15 years before. But not 15 years before, 34 years. 3. Yu had heard from her mother that Yoichi had disappeared 17 years before. Indeed. So Yu's mother, whoever this is probably lying. And probably isn't the mother. 4. Yu's mother was still researching archaeology at Limu. So Yu's mother's been lying to her. And is probably the head honcho of the lying bitches. From the written records of A and B, I knew that Yoichi and Yuki had a daughter. Didn't have to be Yu, but might be. Last, both of their parents' deaths had something to do with the TF Blue virus. Oh! Oh, is that a real thing that people should know about that I'm just not smart enough to know about? TF Blue. Yeah, I haven't heard of that. I hope they explain what that is. They didn't mention that it was a virus. This is something he's mentioning. Because he actually knows all about it, because he's actually, with his amnesia, he's actually evil. I don't know. I wonder what we could possibly find out about these facts. What if that's important? What if that's important? The fact that he knows it's a virus. Maybe that's something that he shouldn't know if he has amnesia. Maybe that's important. I don't know. I'm gonna latch on to that. Maybe that's important. Because of all the things he seems really clueless about, like he doesn't know what a fucking firewall is. And then again, it's 2002, so I guess computers are still... Alright, that's fair enough. 2002, I can buy that he doesn't know that much about computers. Fair enough. If it was set in this day and age, everybody fucking knows what a firewall is, but... 2002? Alright, I can buy it. Still though, I'm latching on to Blow virus. Blow the virus. Oh yeah, blow it right into me. Anyways, well, that's the worst kind of virus. You think it's a good thing and then you realize, oh no, it's a virus. Like STDs. I wondered what we could find out about these facts. As I was walking the corridor, Mayo suddenly appeared from around a corner.
Shonen.
Hey, Shonen. Oh shit. Does you want to be alone? Or do you want to be alone? Where's you? Mayo shook her head. You don't know?
今は一人にしてほしいって。
Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense. She told me she wanted to be alone. Well, maybe I can comfort her. I don't know. I see. Wonder what I should do.
ねえ少年、先輩を助けてあげてよ。
Maybe you could go keep her company? I was thinking the same thing. I think I'm close enough that this is the point where I should make my move, quote unquote. And also someone needs to accompany her, so I think, and I was the one who started with helping her, so I think that makes sense. There's a point where you gotta say, okay, they want their privacy, let them be. And then there's a point where you gotta say, I think I'm close enough that I should be doing this. I think I'm close enough that she is going to want my shoulder to cry on, so I think I should. Of course I will. But I wonder what I should do.
先輩のところに行って慰めてあげるの。
Go and cheer her up. Huh? I thought you said that she wanted to be alone. Well, she wants to be alone, but only so that she can be alone with you.
そういう時こそ男の子が優しく包み込んであげなきゃいけないの。
That's exactly when a guy needs to go to a girl and give her a shoulder to cry on. Yup. But you went and it didn't help, right? I'm not a guy! Oh, right.
私は女の子。
We
君
are
は
different.
男の子。ほら、全然違うっしょ。
I'm a girl. You're a boy. Got it? Get it? Do you understand now? Freaking main character in a visual novel? In a dating sim visual novel, sort of? Shouldn't matter. It matters. It really fucking matters. It's not being sexist. It's just the truth.
あのね、いくら強がってたって女の子はいつも待ってるんだよ。
Listen, no matter how much a girl pretends to be strong, she's always waiting. Waiting for the guy to make the move? What else are you talking about with waiting? And also, in the year 2016, in the future, which you guys are set in, by the way, you guys are set in the future, so he should know what a firewall is. I'm taking it back. You should know what a fucking firewall is. But, regardless, in the future of 2016, girls are being more, action-oriented. Some of them are making the moves without the guys doing it, so, yeah. I think, if that's what you're talking about. For what?
決まってるでしょ。
It's obvious, isn't it? Clearly not to him. Huh? This is a problem I've seen a lot, though, is that the girls tend to think it's obvious and the guys don't get it. And it bugs me a bit when the girls think it's obvious and the guys don't get it, and the girls get pissed that the guys don't get it, even though the girls are being really subtle. So it's the kind of thing that bugs me on both ends, I guess. But regardless, I hope both would be resolved.
自分を救ってくれるヒーローに。
The hero comes to save her. Yup. It's finally time for the dick to go into the vagina. Metaphorically speaking. With the dick being my mouth and the vagina being her mouth. No, the dick being my tongue and the vagina being her mouth. I mean, I don't know why I have to relate them, but whatever. Say what? I was astounded. Minor penetration before the major one.
ずっとずっと待ってるの。
Waiting and waiting and waiting. You can't... Okay. I guess... Okay, Mayo's making it pretty apparent at this point. If Shonen still doesn't get it, then I'm gonna start hating on Shonen for being a stupid, clueless jerk that I hate.
白馬の王子様を待ってるの。
Okay, yeah, now she's making it very apparent. So good on Mayo for actually trying to take that extra step. She's not saying it outright, but she's doing enough that Shonen should fucking get it. He shouldn't be this dense. Sick of that dense, stupid main character that doesn't understand love for no fucking reason. So yeah, at this point, if you still don't get it, then you really have no excuse, Shonen. You're just being stupid.
女の子ってのはそういう生き物なの。
That's just the way that girls are. Yeah, that's a bit sexist, but it's coming from a girl, so I guess it's maybe okay, sort of, a little bit. Known by the conversation, I tried to argue. I'm no hero, and I'm sure not a knight. But why are you arguing against it?
ひょっとして少年は先輩のこと嫌いなの？
Maybe he just don't like you. Okay, she's arguing back. Good. That's a stupid thing to say.
じゃあ行ってきなさい。
Then go to her. Be a hero, you dumbass. You baka. Mayo pointed down the corridor. Oh, alright. Worn down with the powers of Miles' persuasion, I gave in, even though I still didn't get it because I'm an idiot. Just let me ask you one more thing. Why me? Because she wants you, of course. Oh my god, fuck! What? That only leaves Takeshi. And fuck Takeshi, right? We already know that she doesn't like Takeshi because of the pervy dream. You should at least know that. Has to be a guy, why not? You fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god, Shonen! Stop being an idiot! You has no choice but to make the move. Shonen is too stupid. He's love blind. If you doesn't make the move, Shonen will never understand.
決めたから。
Cause it's settled. Huh? You triggered the right flags.
そう決めたの。少年をエコひいきするって。
I decided, cause I like you better. Wait, you like me better, but you don't like me enough to like me with delay. You like me in the jealous, but you also like... Okay, I get it. I think. Huh?
言っとくけど、私のひいきは半端じゃないからね。
I don't have any favorites, so count yourself lucky. Thank you? Sora let out a defiant laugh. I like Mayo. She's, Oh, I said Sora. Sorry, Sora. I like her. She's even good at being supportive, and that's always good. There doesn't have to be a jealous three-way thing where going on or anything. And I'm glad. I mean, she's jealous, she said, but I'm glad that she's not making it a thing. She's supportive, and I like that. I like that. So I'll be sure to get with you in a different pathway. Don't worry, Mayo. I'll get with you as well.
振り落とされないようについてきてよ。
Listen up so you don't get lost. Alright. Mayo told me where you was and I went to find her. I spotted you's back from behind the merry-go-round. She was looking down. She was sitting, her hands clutching the ride. You. Calling out to her, I went closer. You turned her face toward me and gave me an apologetic look and spoke.
お願いだから、今、話しかけないで。
Please, don't talk to me right now. Then we'll skip words and just go straight to the dick and the vagina, by which I mean the tongue and the mouth, by which I mean the tongue and the mouth.
私のそばに来ないで。
Stay away from me.
きっと今の私、どうかしてるから。ひどいこと言っちゃうから。
Something isn't right with me right now. I might say something awful. You mean more awful than your closed-minded bitchiness before? Sorry you, I don't mean to bitch on you when you're down, but... I can't leave you alone. It was the honest truth, 'cause I'm a hero. Go with it, roll with it! I sat down near you. I spoke exactly what came to my mind. Let's bone. What? I remember what you said when we first met. You said, I am you. Well, now I feel like I am you too. I am you. Exactly, you are who you are. Good point. You are me. Okay, if you want to go there as well, that's a little crazy, but sure. We are the same. Not quite where I would have went with that, but that works. You're not alone, because we're the same person, which makes it really weird if we wanted to do ourselves. It would kind of be like Sora doing Sora, but we have different appearances, which makes it less weird if we really are the same person. I mean, not in that way, but in I was no knight in shining armor, and there wasn't much I could do by myself. So don't struggle with this alone. Let's think through it together. But I thought that we could get through it together.
少年。
Yes, that is my name that you gave me, kind of. I nodded firmly. So what do we know so far?
お父さんが死んでる。 かもしれないって情報よ。
That my dad might be dead? That's true.
でもそんなはずないよ。
That can't be true.
お母さんから聞いていた年よりも17年も前なんだよ。
Because it happened 17 years before what my mom told me. That's true. Wait, 17. That's ringing a bell. That's ringing a bell. Why is that ringing a bell? No. Oh, is it... I'm reminded of... Oh, is it 17 seconds? I'm reminded of that time when Takashi was gonna pull the lever and do the stupid countdown. And when we got to 17 seconds or something, she pulled the lever when they were at like 34 seconds, right? And then the timer stopped at 17 seconds. Is that what happened? And they said that, oh, if we waited to pull it at 17, it would have been exactly 0. If I'm right, if my memory isn't deceiving me, and it's the same 1734 comparison, there might be something to that. 1734 might be a big deal. Like, they might be trying to make a message here. I'm not quite sure what it is, but if my memory's not playing tricks on me, this could be big in some way. But anyways.
私が生まれる16年も前なんだよ。
It was 16 years before I was born! It's not all, is it?
そうよ。ユニコと書いて、そのお母さんまですでに死んでるかもしれないってさ。
No, there's more. My mom might already be dead too.
ふざけないでよ。なんでそんなことになるのよ。矛盾だらけじゃないの。
It can't be. How could it? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, but the people A and B were talking as if they knew that, oh yeah, her husband died 19 years before, and they left the daughter behind. But the daughter, I think the daughter, if it was you, then in that case, either there was an affair of some kind, or you were adopted. Maybe you were adopted in the first place and you got re-adopted? I don't know. I don't fully understand, but it seems like A and B knew it was up and didn't question the fact that you was the daughter, even though What's-His-Face died 19 years ago, so, we'll see.
15年前よ。15年前。私が3歳の時よ。物心つく前よ。
15 years ago when I was 3, before I was even aware of anything. Yeah.
私がここにやってくる直前まで、お母さんは私の目の前でピンピン飛び跳ねてたんだからね。
I saw my mom running around just fine right before I came here. Is it really your mom? Well, I guess it's the mom that you know, but is it your blood mom? Don't think so. That's what you said.
そうらしいじゃなくて、そうなの。
It's not just what I said, it's a fact. You're being too close-minded. Open your mind a little bit. And open your mouth as well. Wait, it's already open. I should take my shot. No, it's not the right time. I gotta wait. Gotta trigger the right flag.
一体どういうことよ。
What in the world? Maybe now's the right time.
何が間違ってて、
Oh, she closed it.
何が正しいの。
I don't know what is right or wrong anymore.
私を育ててくれたあの人は誰だったの。
Who raised me all this time? The one who raised you is your mother. You can't really deny that. She's your mom. But just because she's mom doesn't mean she's your biological mother. So, yeah.
私のお父さんは誰なの。どこ行っちゃったの。
Who is my real father? Where did he go? Yeah. Because if he did die 34 years, well, he can't be the real father.
わけがわからない。
We'll work through it together, just like we did doing the computer problem. We'll figure it out. I just don't know anymore. Like a dam bursting, you spewed out all of the bad feelings that had been brewing inside of her. Wait, just calm down.
十分落ち着いてるわよ。
I'm calm enough! You're losing your composure and ability to judge.
私はいつだって冷静よ。
I'm always composed.
いい？答えはもう出てるの。
Are you ready? The answer is clear. Oh, really? The third eye! Oh, really?
お父さんは17年前に失踪したまま行方がわからない。そして今もどこかで生きてる。
The whereabouts of my father have been unknown since he disappeared 17 years ago, but today he's alive somewhere. Oh, really? Doesn't it feel like you're the one grasping now?
お母さんも生きてる。今も家で私の帰りを待ってる。
My mom's alive too. She's at home waiting for me. This sounds like you're running away. I'm not going to deny the possibility that maybe somehow this is your real mother and maybe somehow your father's alive. Sure, that's possible. But then you, please don't deny the possibility that that's not true. We've got to have even ground here. Got to meet halfway.
これがたった一つの真実よ。永久不変の定理よ。よって証明不要。
This is the truth and it's unchangeable, so I don't have to prove it. This is, again, as I said, the closed-minded stuff coming back. It's just not true. I mean, I guess technically I don't have absolute proof that it's not true, but again, halfway. Halfway. Open your mind up at least enough to agree on halfway. Agree to disagree? Agree that we have no idea what the fuck is going on? Look, you're jumping to conclusions. Mm-hmm.
黙らっしゃい。あんたもあのポンコツレミと一緒でバグってんのよ。
Shut up, you're as messed up as Limech is. Yeah, you're right. I don't deny it. You said you'd say something mean and there it is. Idiot, you're the one who's messed up. Oh, jeez. Ooh, we're getting serious.
なんですって？
What did you just say? And you want to court me? You're pretty smart, right? At least I think so.
どっちなのよ。
Well, which one is it? And I thought you were strong. You were the one who said that your knowledge wasn't for defense, it was for offense. Oh, well there you go. Mm-hmm. It was the first time that I've ever met a girl who said anything like that. Yeah, you were trying to be a troll on the internet. What's that all about? Before being a troll on the internet was a big thing. You're a pioneer! How dare you, you! I never thought you'd be weak like this. Ooh. Is this what she needs to hear? I don't know. It's what kids choosing to say, though. I'll roll with it. Yeah. You could be stronger than this. So why are you acting like this now? Something doesn't go your way? Just because it's not for defense doesn't mean you can't use it as defense. And, you know, when it doesn't work as defense, then find another way around. I'm not sure what the analogy should be there, but there's probably one I'm not thinking of. Let's just be logical and think this through one point at a time. Mm-hmm. Just give me another barcode to look at and I'll solve it. The way you always do. The way we always do. The reason you're confused is the information is conflicting, right? Because you think that part of it can't be right. So let's start by sorting fact from fiction, beginning with what you know. Open up your mind, stop closing it. You know a lot about a lot of things, but this is something where you have to take a step back and say, okay, maybe I don't know everything. You have the materials in your head to sort this thing out. But that's true. Because of the things you know, you can know this better than others might know, even if you don't know all the knows that you need to know. You, out of anyone, should be able to tell what is a lie. Okay, that's good. Alright, I was unsure if Shonen was going in the right direction. This is good. He's doing good. Alright, Shonen, good job. I support your choice of words. Even though you don't realize that you're trying to court her. Even though that's not what you're trying to do. Whatever the case is. Mm-hmm. Right? Right, you? Come on. You can be smart. You turned her eyes away from me. She bit down hard in her lip. She finally looked down and closed her eyes as if she were thinking. I could tell that she was trying hard to accept the possibility that maybe the facts might be true.
そうだね。私どうかしてた。
You're right. I don't know what was the wrong with me. So wrong that I said the for no reason. Finally, you lifted her face and kissed me. Because I know I'm not going to do it. Shonen clearly has no understanding of love. Or at least no proper understanding.
本当にどうかしてたよ。
I don't know what was the matter with me. Maybe it was me. Maybe I was fucking with your head. And you just needed me to unfuck. So that we could fuck.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry. You gave a little nod. Alright. Oh my god, what? It's time to start deducing things. Okay, you know what? Can I save here? I can. I'm gonna end it here. See you guys next time on Let's Play Ever 17, the Out of Infinity Blind. Until then, I still don't have an outro phrase. I'm very excited to see what happens next. I am really enjoying the mystery. But I mean, come on. Mayo spelled it out for me. And I still didn't understand, but then I went into, you know, they went to support each other, and it was a nice conversation, don't get me wrong, But the fact that they made it so obvious that they were going somewhere, and they still haven't gone somewhere, bugs me slightly, just a little bit. Maybe it's the perv inside of me, which is probably very apparent, but I don't know. I feel like this is clearly going somewhere, and I just kind of wanted to get there at least partially. Not just save everything for the end. Like, you know, relationships aren't just about, oh, you get together and that's it. So, I don't know. Whatever the case is, next time, maybe have relationships, definitely have mystery solving, or at least trying to. Things have gotten trippy, and also I'm clearly on Yu's path, even though I'm not quite understanding that I'm on Yu's path, and that was an awesome battle, sort of, with, you know, whatever, if you can call it a battle, with Sora and Mayo, and this has been a really cool sequence. I've enjoyed it in general, but some of the cliches are bugging me a bit, but in general I'm enjoying it, so I'm really excited to see what happens next. But for now, I have to pee and end the video. So, see you guys. Don't have an outro phase.